Good morning and welcome to Dawlish Library Saturday Storytime. This is another story about our friend Bernard Bear. So morning Bernard. And this one is called Bernard Bear and a Pool Full of Pennies. I hope you enjoy it. Bernard Bear was very, very happy. In just 2 days' time, his mum and dad would be taking him off to the seaside for their annual holiday. Hooray! He couldn't wait. Mummy had told him to go and pack his suitcase. So Bernard went up to his bedroom, found his big suitcase from under the bed, and decided what he should pack in it. He opened the suitcase and he put in some clothes. He put in some sun cream to stop him getting burnt if the sun was too hot. He put in his swimming trunks. He put in a hat. And he put in some sweets to eat on the journey. Very important they are. One thing Bernard didn't have were sunglasses. Oh. So he rang his friend and said, "Have you got any sunglasses?" His friend, Jake, brought the sunglasses round. Bernard didn't really think they suited him. What do you think? They suit him? Bernard decided he didn't want Jake's sunglasses. So he went back and said to his mum and dad, "I need some sunglasses, can you buy me some?" Bernard's mum said, "No, use your pocket money that you've been saving." Okay, said Bernard. So Bernard went upstairs and he got his big bag of pennies from his piggy bank. And he sat down and counted all his pennies out. Unfortunately, he'd already spent quite a lot of his pocket money over the last few weeks on sweets, toys and computer games. He needed some more. I'll have to go out and see if I can find anybody who needs any jobs doing, and then see if they can give me some money, and hopefully I'll have enough for some new sunglasses. Bernard went out walking, looking around the town. He didn't see anybody who had any signs up saying they wanted some work, but he carried on walking. He came across a large garden with a fence round, and he listened. He could hear somebody crying. I wonder what that's all about. So he peered over the fence. In the garden was a little old lady, sat on a bench, and she didn't look very happy. Bernard went into the garden. "Hello," he said. "What's the matter?" "Oh," said the old lady, "last night when I was asleep, my little cat went sleepwalking, and he walked out on the telephone wires high up in the sky. He's now woken up, and he can't get down." "Oh gosh," said Bernard. "And he hasn't had any breakfast, and he hasn't had any lunch, and it'll be afternoon tea time soon. I don't know what to do." Bernard had an idea. "You go in and get the cat some milk, and when you come back, I'll have got him down," said the lady, and went in to get the cat some milk. Bernard raced home. He went up into the attic and found his magic flying carpet. "This'll work," he said. Bernard sat on the carpet and said the magic words, "Fly away." He flew back to the old lady's garden. He looked in and looked high up to see the cat. The cat was way, way up in the sky. "Right," said Bernard. He flew the carpet higher and higher and higher until he reached the telephone wires. The cat didn't look very happy. Because he was hungry, he wanted to get down. "Come on," said Bernard. "Get on the carpet." After a bit of persuasion, the cat got on the carpet. And Bernard and the cat flew back down into the garden and landed by the bench the lady had been sat on. The lady came out with a saucer of milk for the cat. She was so pleased that the cat had got down. She said to Bernard, "Here you go, have some pennies as a reward. You've been so good." "Oh, thank you," said Bernard. Bernard left the garden. It was nice of the lady to give him a reward because he would have helped the cat for nothing. he would put that money towards his sunglasses for his holiday. Bernard still needed some more money though, so he carried on walking around. Oh, there must be somebody who needs my help. He passed the farm. He could hear a voice. Somebody in the farmyard wasn't happy. Oh, bother! Bother, bother, bother! Gosh, they're not happy at all. So Bernard went into the farmyard, and a farmer was in the farmyard, and he was the one who wasn't very happy. What's the matter? Said Bernard. Well, said the farmer, every year I take place in the special vegetable and fruit growing competition in the village, and every year somebody beats me. But this year I think I've grown the biggest, most spectacular apple there is. That's good. You should be happy. Yes, but it's way, way up. It's so high up in the branches of my largest tree that I can't get it. And I'm not going to win if it's stuck up there. Bernard looked up. I can't even see it. The farmer handed Bernard some binoculars. Bernard looked up the binoculars. Gosh, that is a big apple, he said. Looks very scrummy too. Yes, but as I said, it's no good being up there, is it? Said the farmer. And the farmer went off into the farmhouse. I bet I can get that down, said Bernard. So he unrolled the carpet from under his arm, sat on it, and said the magic words, fly away. The carpet soared up into the air, higher and higher and higher, until it got to the very top of the tree where the apple was. That looks even more scrumptious up close, but I can't eat it, said Bernard. I need to take it down to the farmer so he can win his competition. Bernard reached up, grabbed the apple, and held onto it tight. He then flew back down into the farmyard. Bernard went and knocked the farmer's door. The farmer came to the door. Yes, I've got a surprise for you. What's that? And Bernard presented him with his large prize-winning apple. The farmer was so happy. Oh, I will win this year. I've been trying for years. I don't know how you did it, but I think you deserve a reward. The farmer came back with a bag of pennies. There you are. Thank you for helping. Bernard took the pennies and put them with his collection. Oh, pretty soon I shall be able to afford those sunglasses. I'll be the handsomest bear on the beach. Bernard went and sat in the park to count out his pennies. He counted and counted, but he was still slightly short of the money he needed for his sunglasses. Oh, I don't know, time's getting on, he said, and went to look at his watch. But in the hurry this morning to find a job, he forgot to put his watch on. Oh, I know. Bernard turned around and looked back at the town hall. He looked up at the town hall clock. But the clock was so dirty, you couldn't tell what time it is. Oh, let's hope. I've got another idea, said Bernard, stroking his chin. Bernard went home. He went into the kitchen, opened his mum's special cleaning drawer, and took out some cloths, some rags, and some fairy liquid. I'm going to clean that clock. Bernard went back to the park. He flew up higher and higher and higher until he reached the clock face of the town hall clock. He got his mum's cloths, fairy liquid, reached up and started cleaning the clock. It was very, very dirty. He just finished cleaning the clock just as the clock hands were going round to 4 o'clock. Oh, that's good, said Bernard. I'll be home in time for tea. He started to put the cloths and the liquid back into his bag. Just as he did so, the clock chimed 4 o'clock. Dong! 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 Bernard had been right next to it. Oh, it made him shake and gave him a bit of a headache. Oh dear. He got back on the flying carpet and flew down gently to the ground. Just as he landed on the ground, the mayor, very important person, the mayor came out of the town hall. He heard the clock and looked at his watch and then looked up. Gosh, he said to Bernard, did you clean that? That's not been cleaned for years. Nobody knows what time it is unless they've got a watch. Yes, I did, said Bernard. But I was also up there when the dongs went, and that made me very shaky. I think you deserve a reward for that, said Town Hall Mayor. She went back in and came out with another bag of pennies. Thank you ever so much, said Bernard. Bernard was going to go home. He counted up the pennies and he had enough to buy a very, very nice pair of sunglasses. As he was flying out over the edge of the park on his way home, Bernard looked down. He could see his friend, Bob. Bob was sat in the park on a bench. He didn't look very happy. Wonder what's the matter with him, said Bernard. Bernard flew down next to the bench. What's the matter? Oh, I'm not happy. I was going to buy my granny a nice birthday present. I'd saved up all my pocket money and I was going to the shops before they closed to buy her something. Oh, that's very kind of you, said Bernard. Yes, but I tripped and I dropped my money and all the coins rolled into the drain over there. Oh no, said Bernard. Yes, and it's my granny's birthday tomorrow, so I need to get it today and the shops will be closing soon. Bernard thought for a minute. Okay, he said, I've got lots of pennies I've earned today. You can have those to buy your granny a birthday present. Why, thank you, said Bob. That's so kind. I'll go now. Yes, and I'll wait here for you, said Bernard. Off went Bob. He was gone about 10 minutes when he came back clutching a nice bag. He sat down next to Bernard. Thank you ever so much for giving me that money. My granny will be so pleased. Yes, I'm happy to help. But what did you buy her for her birthday? Said Bernard. Bob put his hand into his bag and pulled out the present he'd bought his granny. A big pair of sunglasses. Bernard laughed. Okay, well, say happy birthday to your granny, he said. Bernard went back home. When he got back home, his mum and dad had found out about all the jobs he'd done because all the people had telephoned them to say what a wonderful bear he was. Bernard explained that he didn't have any of the money left, though. Oh, I gave it all to Bob. He was buying a present for his granny, and I thought it was only fair. Well, that's very, very nice of you, said his mum and dad. We will buy you some nice sunglasses. Hooray! I can enjoy my holiday and be the happiest, most handsome, most stylish bear on the beach. Hope you enjoyed that. That was the latest story all about our friend Bernard Bear. He'll be back next Saturday for another story. And on Monday, on Thursday next week at 11 o'clock, you can listen to me singing stories, singing songs even, at Bounce and Rhyme. If any of you have liked Bernard Bear and you want to draw some pictures of him or and you want to send them into the library, we'd be more than happy if you want to send them to our Facebook site or into our Dawlish library email. That would be great. See you next week. Bye.